Hi people, I hope you're good, my dear people. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what we're gonna do when we are this exhausted and it's a good March. It's still the beginning of the year, but we are super tired. You see, I just got back from work. I passed by straight to pick up my kids, and then coming back. I had to log in a class in schooling and parenting plus studenting at the same time. I had classes to attend. Ngaloga in ngisasepha esikoleni seyingane, picking them up and driving back. Manje, I went straight to bed. I'm gonna sleep right after this. But let me answer you. You asked me about job seeking, particularly the postgrad students and people in the public health space. So first tip, ukuba we don't job seek ourselves. We don't go around look for jobs and apply for jobs. The first step, we do that, but the first step in job seeking is getting your profile, your resume, your LinkedIn to job seek on your behalf. I often say it, if your LinkedIn profile is not getting viewed by recruiters, if you're not getting headhunted by recruiters, you need to strengthen that profile. You still need to do much on the profile itself. So resume yakho, your profile must reflect exactly your resume. It must be a snapshot and summary of your resume. So our employers now, 2026, they're hiring problem solvers, not degrees. So I have a PhD in clinical epidemiology. It's one thing. So what problems am I solving? That's what needs to show up. If you check on the profile, it must say Ngoma and say what am I about, and that is impact, and I have data to prove the impact that I've written over there based on my track record and my footprint and my expertise and my day-to-day competencies, right? So you need to draft your profile such that it shows the impact in eBay value prep yourself. Your profile, your LinkedIn profile should be a value proposition. How are you different from the rest of epidemiologists? Or what sets you apart? What are the combination of the skills that identifies you as Usofi or as Usbu? You need to explicitly have that on your title line. What are you known for? What do you stand for? And by the way, you're not gonna lie here, but you need to have data to prove the claim or osbega. Shift your narrative from I'm completing a postgraduate degree in public health, in bioinformatics, in data science. No. Shift it from that sentence. Rather, put it as I'm specializing in. Not I'm completing warawar. No. I'm specializing in bioinformatics. I'm specializing in biomedical scientist. I'm specializing, put it like that, in XYZ. I solve XYZ problem using X methods. That's how you should put it. I specialize in X and I solve Y using the method P. Try to put it like that. So it's not only going to show us the qualification you're studying, it's going to show us the impact in case we want to have you, or the impact you are actually having or you are bringing to the table. What are you doing now and how can we benefit if we were to employ you, right? So you'll see if you're on LinkedIn, headline yako, I did say it should talk exactly as I've told you now. And interviews must scream value, not education. Value. What value do you bring? Learn education yako, your PhD. It means nothing if it cannot be translated to value. PhDs means nothing if they can't be translated to value. So please, your headline, let it speak to your value prop, right? Pick a clear line. Unga generalize, right? Postgrad scholars who win jobs are targeted. They are not vague. When we read your profile, we must know exactly, this person is about this and that. And if we get them in the team, also fitter this XYZ gap. So choose 1 or 2 lane maximum, not more. Don't write my paragraph. I'm a cool lab. For instance, policy and medical governance, which talks to Department of Health or Ministries of Health, NGOs, multilateral organizations, research and data, which talks to implementation science, monitoring and evaluation, or data analytics, hypothesis-driven research, large database analysis, or industry and consulting, which would talk to health consulting, e-pharma or tech health, academia or adjacent, which will talk to the think tanks, your contribution in the think tanks. The think tanks, that's translates to policy after all, the research units and the fellowships that you have gotten. So then tailor everything to kind of like these narratives and these lanes. You need to be thorough, you need to be explicit, you need to be concise but strong. So ibe very short, brief, to the point, but strong and self-explanatory and value-based narrative. Put it like that. Build a proof of work. This is really huge in this time and age. Degrees open doors, right? But expertise and evidence, they close you in there. So please marry the two, not just degrees. Your expertise must accompany your degree. You should be able to show a policy brief. If you spoke about policies, then you must be, experienced or published or being part of, or you must just be able to show us what policies have you impacted, what policy briefs have you drafted or being part of, what reports, the consensus report, what dashboard and publication, the policy-driven publication have you thinking, especially the impact thereof, which policies have you impacted. That must be data-driven, must be clear. You cannot talk about something that you don't have data to back it up. We are data-driven.